Hello and welcome back to another video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl for good vibes. Today's video is to be about upgrading your self-image, changing who you want to be, changing who you see yourself as, and doing it unapologetically. I think sometimes we forget that no one tells us who we have to be. We can create the person that we want to be. I think that a lot of people may be finding themselves right now, and I can relate to this as well too. I found myself maybe a year and a half ago looking for something new, not realizing that it wasn't about things, but it was more or less a feeling. Like I was going through a lot of stress. I was going through a lot of situations where I didn't feel like I was myself. That kind of is what it was. I wasn't myself. I was taking on my struggles and things that I was going through in the present moment and allowed that to become my personality and my character. Because of that, I feel like I became very tough, hard, aggressive, assertive, and not really open-minded. That's just not who I wanted to be. I went through this journey of figuring out how can I shift this energy that I have over me? How can I allow myself to feel like me again? Can I redefine who I am in the first place? And that question kind of lingered in my head for a few months. I decided to start working out again. And I think that was a major shift in the thoughts that would come up about my body, that I felt things that I wanted to change or improve on. So I had to say this video is gonna be a little how-to guide of rebranding yourself, your image, and accepting it and being okay with it. Step one in the rebrand of you. Learn new things. What do you like? What has been capturing your attention lately? What have you been on Instagram and you've been scrolling and you feel like you've been relating to it a lot? What styles do you like? What hairstyles do you like? Is there a certain era in time that you find attracted to now? What is it that you feel like you're pulling your creative energy from? That's a very, very important question. That's why it's number one. Stop running from the things that you actually like, because you're running from who you are looking to become. I think that sometimes judgment can be a major part of why we don't want to change or do certain things, and it's like, no. And this leads me to the second point, letting go of judgment. No one's opinion matters on what you want to be or who you want to show up as. You've been hurt in the past. You've had to deal with the eyeglasses looking at you. You not be yourself because you had to have a certain way of carrying yourself or characteristics with the relationship that you may have been in. All judgment, okay? You need to focus less on judgment and more on what you like. In rebranding ourselves, we get caught up in the fact of, oh, they may not like how I look, or they may not like who I think. It's not for them to like. It's for you to wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say, I like this. Third point. Change your hair. I think the one thing that really helps me every time I feel like I want to rebrand, or I'm looking to come out a little stronger and harder, I'm looking to bring out a new persona in myself, which is okay to do. One thing I've done is definitely change my hair. And once you find a great hairstyle that connects with you and you get together, baby, magic can happen. Our hair holds a lot of energy, and I feel like sometimes a shift and change never hurt anybody, right? I think that rebranding yourself is being open to accepting this new person that you're looking to become. It's not about being fake. A lot of people think, oh, you're changing. No, you're not changing. You just grew up. You just know yourself better now. You want more for yourself, and it's okay for you to want more for yourself. It's okay to want it better for yourself. It's okay to want to rebrand. It's okay to want to try new things. It's okay to want to stop being the person that you were in the past, because that person could have been just from hurt. It's okay to let go of that image and release that image and give it back to the ethos of the universe, and know that now you can become the happier version of yourself. Rebrand doesn't necessarily only mean hiding. It doesn't mean that. It also can mean exploring. When you rebrand actual brand, you've taken the time to maybe do more research, in which it has now made you feel like, I want to evolve this. You can do the same with your image. And I think that's very important that we, as women especially, allow ourselves to go through those phases. What's the point of staying the same if you're not happy? You should always be yourself, but if you can take pieces of people that you may like, and that leads me to the fifth point, create a vision board of the person that you're looking to embody or become. I create a vision board of like my summer self-expression, and that rebrand is going to be something that I'm looking forward to. A rebranding for my actual brand and my business, my skincare line, that I'm actually looking forward to releasing and launching. So rebranding of self can come in many forms. It could be the information that you're taking in. It can be the books that you're reading, your style, your preference when it comes to dating. There's many reasons to. I want to say this to you: don't allow anyone else's viewpoints of how you should be who you become, but allow yourself to really take in the information that you have taken the time to understand, and like really allow it to be who you are. And realistically, a rebrand can be whatever you want it to be. You have to rebrand into becoming a social media influencer. No, you could rebrand into becoming a mother, rebrand into wanting to become a wife. So you start showing up as that. You know what I'm saying? Rebrand could be maybe you getting some new tattoos or getting a new business, especially if you never had one before. A rebrand doesn't always mean physical appearance. It can also be mental. You can also feel like, you know what, I need to rebrand my thoughts. I need to think about other ways, of having these thoughts. That's 11:11. That's so funny. This is for you. This signifies what we're talking about. But this was very helpful in your rebranding process. What makes this video even funnier is that I just had a customer that came in and I was playing Return of the Mac, and she's like, this song is like perfect for me. And I'm like, that girl, it really is, and it's so funny. So if you're watching this, hi honey, how are you? But okay to like rebrand and like regenerate who you want to be. When I say rebrand, I mean just like coming differently, like showing up as the boss that you are, that you wish to be, like taking that next step in that business, showing people a side of you that you've never shown because you've been nervous to. Getting to who you are now, it's either getting back to who you were or getting back to who you are now. I'm praying for you on your relaunch, and I'm excited to see how you rebrand yourself. And I practice where I preach, and I'm in the midst of rebranding right now. I'm becoming more feminine from being very masculine in my past, and I love it here. To end this video with a little bit of motivation: never stop. Even when they try to put you in a box, take that box, rip it up, and start afresh. You are who you are. You're here for a reason. God placed you on this earth for a reason. And if it takes you 3-4 times to change who you are, that's the fun thing about adulting. And that's even about being a teenager. You don't have to be specifically one person, okay? That's not what we're here for. We evolve in many different forms. Think about how many types of flowers there are in the world. We are all flowers. So no matter what species of flowers you are, no matter where in the world you are a flower, and you get to be a rose today, and you get to be a tulip tomorrow, you get to be a chrysanthemum on Wednesday. It doesn't matter. Keep blooming and not allowing other people's opinions to fuel your destiny and drive. Talk soon. Bye.